In this module, I'm going to show you how to create VDP and SRP segments for a dealer.com website. Now, you'll need to log into Google Analytics and click on the right-hand top button here that says Sign into Analytics, and you will be required to put in your login and password. I've already logged in. And then since I have access to multiple accounts, I'm just going to go to the store that I have permission to use, and your screen when you log in should look something similar to this. Now, the reason why we create segments in Google Analytics is to plot certain behaviors that occur on our website. In this particular module, I'm going to show you how to plot how many visitors during their session looked at a vehicle detail page or searched for a vehicle. Now, you can add additional segments, and there is an unlimited amount of segments you can create. So why would we want to create a segment? Most dealers are driving traffic to their website, whether it's through Google AdWords or social media or YouTube videos. So if we're driving traffic to our website, shouldn't we be able to know if the traffic was of high quality? And let me give you an example. If I'm trying to sell more used cars, I want to drive people to my website that are in market for a used car. I would want to know how many people start a search for a used car, or maybe start a search for a pre-owned car if your dealership has a strong pre-owned program. I'd like to know how many pages this person looked at and how many times they clicked on a vehicle that was in stock as a used car. That makes sense. But when you go to Google Analytics, it just shows you total traffic to your website. Google doesn't know what a vehicle detail page is. It doesn't know that, well, vehicle detail pages on a dealer.com website are different than those on a dealer e-process website or a CDK Global website. So in this module, I'm going to show you for a dealer.com website how to define search results pages so we can see how often they're being accessed, and how to access the counts for vehicle detail pages, whether it's new, used, or certified. Now, there's a module for each major website platform, so if you have stumbled across this module and you do not have a dealer.com website, well, then go ahead and play the module that applies to your specific platform. If your platform isn't covered with modules in this course, send us a request and we'll record an additional module to show you how to do it for your website platform. Now, here's the key. I'm looking at a new car VDP, and what you'll find out, and this is from testing hundreds of websites from dealer.com, all of their VDPs start with /new/. And if I go to their used cars and pick a car, all of their used cars start with /used/, as you can see here for this BMW 328i. And if I look at a certified pre-owned car and click on a vehicle details page, you'll see that they start with /certified/. So once you have identified if there's a pattern for your vehicle detail pages, we can create a segment. Now, you can create a segment for just new VDPs, used VDPs, and certified VDPs if you want to track the specific activities on a specific type of vehicle. In this example, I'm going to show you how to do both. One, an individual segment for VDPs, and then just all VDPs on your website. So let's say that you wanted to see how many people are looking at new vehicles. I'm going to click on Add a Segment. Now, if you have admin capabilities to Google Analytics, this red button will be highlighted and you can click on New Segment. You're going to want to give your segments that you create a unique name. So I'm going to call this DDC for dealer.com, new car VDPs for vehicle detail pages. Now, this is just a pattern that you're going to follow. You are trying to tell Google Analytics that you want to extract out certain traffic. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to go down to conditions. And I'm going to click on Add Content and type in PAGE. Now, what you're going to do is scroll up to the top and find the behavior called page. And then you're going to click on this box, and this is just for dealer.com websites. The new car VDPs start with, and watch, /new/. Now, this is really important. If you've typed in the syntax correctly, meaning you didn't put an extra space in, you'll see a whole set of pages that Google shows you as a confirmation that you did it right. And more importantly, on the right here, it shows you that 17% of all people that came to the website in this period of time looked at a new car VDP. So you know that the segment is correct. That's it. If you just wanted to have a segment to look at new car visitors to specific VDP pages, this is the definition. You say save. Now, your list of segments will be different than mine because I've been creating many different types of segments. You may have no segments created, but once you create a segment, Google will apply it to the traffic to your website. You can remove a segment by just clicking here on the right and click on Remove. And Google's default All Sessions segment will show. You could always add a segment back once it's created. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to scroll down. My list is different than yours, but I'm going to go down to DDC New Car VDP. That's what we just created. I'm going to click the checkbox and hit Apply. What this shows me now, the top line is my total traffic, and this orange line is how many of those sessions included someone visiting a new car VDP. Now, as I mentioned, if you want to create one for new cars, used cars, and certified pre-owned cars, of course you can do that. Let's just do it one more time for practice. So I'm going to click on this plus button here. I'm going to say new segment because in your account you wouldn't have them. And I'm going to say DDC certified VDPs. Okay. Now your dealership may not have a certified pre-owned program, so you wouldn't create this filter. I'm going to go down to conditions again, and I'm going to click on add content. I'm going to type in PAGE, scroll to the top, hit page. Then I'm going to click on contains, starts with, and then I'm going to do /certified/. And again, if I did it correctly, this list of pages will show, and 10.25% of the people who came to this dealer.com website in this period of time looked at certified VDPs, and I hit save. You'll notice that now it's added the new car VDPs and the certified. So we could start to see trends, and well, there's many applications of these segments that we use in this course. Now, let's say that you are just looking for overall VDP activity because you've realized when a consumer comes to your website, they may start out looking at a used car, but then look at a new car, and you'd like to see total VDP activity. So what I'm going to do is just remove these two filters so that when we apply the filter, it is clean. Now I'm going to click on add a segment, and I'm going to click on new segment, and I'm going to call this DDC all VDPs. Go down to conditions again. I'm going to click on add content. I'm going to type in PAGE, go to the top, Click on contains, starts with, and then watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to say slash new slash. That's for new car VDPs. And watch, I'm going to click on the or button. Or the page starts with use slash. And then that's all your used car VDP. Or the page starts with certified slash. Understand each time I've done this, Google has brought up examples. And now, since I used or, then it tells us 40.61% of all traffic visited a VDP, which is a very strong number. And I hit save. And now that segment is available to you to use in analyzing your AdWords traffic, your Facebook traffic, your third-party classified traffic. And you'll see throughout this course, this module on how to create segments will be extremely important to you. Now, let's just go and create a few more common segments that you may want to use on your dealer.com website. Some people like to see how often people go to a certain page. So, for example, how many people visit a service page. Now, if I click on service on this dealer.com site, you'll see that the top level page starts with /service/. And if I go down to service coupons, you'll see it's still under a subdirectory, but this time it's under specials/service. And if I wanted to see where people schedule a service, well, it's under /service/. So what you need to do is say, well, I want to know if people are going to any of my service pages. Well, this one's a little harder because the pages are not in one subdirectory like VDPs. This dealer has a number of very nice pages, but, well, they're all in different places on the website. So how do we do that? How do we know if people are looking at this Toyota Care? Well, we know that there's a tremendous number of pages under /service/. So let's start there. I'm going to go in, I'm going to remove this segment, and I'm going to go and click on add a segment. Remember, when you create a segment, it will always be in your account. So I'm going to hit new segment. And this segment is going to say visited a service page. Some service related, some after sales, fixed ops, whatever you want to call it. Now, let's go down to conditions. Now, similar to VDPs, we're going to go page, scroll up to the top, find the page. Starts with. Now, we know that there's lots of service pages in this service folder. Now, what did we just find out? Well, the service appointment page is there. The default service page is there. Toyota Care is there. The new tire program is there. Lifetime oil change. Now, you may say, Brian, that's all I need. Then this definition would be done. But there were some miscellaneous pages that this dealer may want to include. So what I'm going to say, or page starts with. Now, let's go back to the dealer's website. We said that under service, there's a tire rotation page, and that wasn't in the service folder. So watch, I'm going to copy the URL, and I'm using Google Chrome, so I just right-clicked. And watch what I'm going to do. Page starts with, and I'm going to paste that in, boom, and I hit /. What I want you to understand is, there it is. It said, yeah, there's some users who are looking at this page. Or, go back to the dealer site. So we had brake, car batteries, service financing. How many people are looking at service financing? Now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy this whole page starting from the domain name, and I'm going to say page starts with, paste, /find. See, it found it. Yeah, it found it. Like I said, you know when it finds the page when you have the ability to type in the name and it pops up. Okay, so We had that. Let's see what else. Rental cars, maybe you would say that's service, but probably not. Oil change schedule, service, brake repair, car batteries. Was the car batteries underneath there? Nope, there wasn't. No, watch. I'm going to say, grab the car batteries, copy. I'm going to say, or page starts with, you got it? The car batteries. So what we've done is created a segment that says all pages in the service subdirectory plus these individual pages that are about service. Now, if this dealership had other service-related pages buried in the website menu, well, we could have it. Oh, here it is, safety recalls and service campaigns. There we go. That's Toyota Recall. And this is a great example. This is no longer on the dealer's website, so we can't include it in our segments. But we did check, and I'm just looking here. Is there any other service? No, it looks... Oh, how about if there was some service specials, right? Service coupons. Let's go find that page. There it was under specials. So let's copy that. Copy. And let's just add one more or statement. There it is. Boom. So what we've just done is created a segment that if a consumer visited any of these specific pages or any pages in the service folder, that would trigger. So let's hit save. And here we go again. So basically, here's your total traffic, and here is the people that visited a service page. Let's do one more. How about people who are looking at a search results page? So they go to the website, they start a search for new cars. What you'll notice is that for dealer.com websites, they start with /new-inventory. If I looked at used cars, it's used-inventory. And if I looked at certified pre-owned, it's certified-inventory. Very simple. So now if we wanted to create a filter that shows how many people started a search for a used car, I'm going to go ahead and hit the plus button, hit new segment, and I'm going to call this DDC all SRP, search results pages. And again, I'm going to go down to conditions. I'm going to click on add content, type in page, P-A-G-E. Boom. And then starts with, and notice what I'm going to do, /new-inventory. Okay. Or /used-inventory or /certified-inventory. Now you notice as I'm typing, as long as the syntax is correct, it will show incremental traffic. Now, don't worry about all these examples that have different parameters. That's how the dealer.com website works. That is your definition. You're going to hit save. And now you have a filter that shows all SRPs in green. Ladies and gentlemen, paying attention to this module will help you to determine the quality of traffic that comes from different sources. For example, if you're paying for an advertising campaign for service, wouldn't you want to see how many service pages that those clicks are generating? Well, now that we have a service segment, you can do that. If you are spending money to drive people to buy used cars, now you can see how many people are looking at used car VDPs or doing a search for used or certified cars as an SRP. These segments are really important for you to be the Sherlock Holmes of your website data. It also is fantastic to hold your vendor partners accountable by looking at the type of behaviors that the visitors are doing on your website. So again, if you're advertising on Facebook, and I'm just going to take off this SRP filter, and I'm going to pick off the all traffic. There's service. So if I go down to acquisition, all traffic, and I go to channels, and I looked at referral, okay, what I can do is see of all the people that came in this month, well, very few people have looked at a service page compared to the total traffic. Let's take a look at that. Let's just go and add all sessions back in. You'll see what I mean. It's pretty quite stark, okay? So people who came in from the corporate site, 35 people looked at some page, 4 of them were for service. So you can then start to take a look at referral traffic to say, well, how many of those referral visits looked at service? You could do the same thing for your AdWords campaigns. So of the people that came in from your AdWords campaigns, how many people looked at a service page? So look at campaign number 4. This was a generic branding campaign. 966 people came into the website, 30 people looked at a service page. You could see that these segments are super important for you to see long-term trends or to inspect the quality of traffic that's coming to your website. Again, you could have unlimited definitions for sessions. They'll show up in your account. You can remove them and add them back in anytime you want. And if you remove them all, Google will default by putting all sessions in. It's that simple. So go ahead and practice creating segments for VDPs and SRPs for your service pages. Or if you wanted to set up a segment on how many people go to the hours and directions page, or how many people go to the service appointment page only. Remember, your own creativity and your own interest in diagnosing your traffic, well, these segments are a way for you to inspect the traffic that's coming to your website. I hope you enjoyed this sample module from the PCG Google Analytics course for automotive professionals. There's over 30 learning modules. This module was a little bit longer because it's very specific to one website platform. Each module is about 10 minutes in length and includes reading material and tests so that you can pace yourself and learn more about Google Analytics to help your dealership succeed in a digital age. If you'd like to sign up for the PCG course, just call us at 732-450-8200. It is an extremely powerful way to improve your skills at a very affordable price.